In an overstimulated, overcommitted, ever-distracted world we live in, how do you clear the clutter in your mind and start making progress towards your goals? The solution we're going to talk about today is simpler and more difficult than you think. What's up, my good people? This is Joey Young. Today we're talking about how to pull away from the distraction-ridden lifestyle of the modern era and actually craft a lifestyle of focus. But before we jump into the steps, if you haven't checked out my free weekly Super Cycle Method training, you need to check this out right now. There's a link in the description to download it. It's the #1 strategy to beat overwhelm, to clear to-do list anxiety, and to actually make progress towards your most important goals. This strategy will get you massive momentum this year. Click the link in the description to get the first video and start making strides towards your most important goals. So how do we build a lifestyle of focus? Well, we have to first reject the lifestyle of distraction that is so prevalent in our modern day era. I mean, it's normal these days to literally check your email, check your social media, and answer texts before you even get out of bed in the morning. It's normal to try to answer emails while we're on the phone. It's normal to have your phone on the table when you're getting coffee with a friend or having a work meeting, just in case a really urgent, air quotes, urgent text comes in while you're having that important meeting. These are things that are so common we don't even call them out anymore, but they are killing our productivity and they are killing our joy. So we need to name this distraction lifestyle and we need to say, I'm no longer going to participate in that, no matter how many people around me do. That's the first step. And what it looks like is leaving the door to our attention open at all times. If you feel like you are always available to be interrupted, always available to having your attention switched to something else, that's leaving the door to your attention open, and we need to stop doing that and instead adopt a lifestyle of focus where we close that door to your attention, to your ability to switch your attention to something else multiple times a week. And that's the lifestyle of focus. If you get nothing else from this video, this is what I want you to take away. My act of rebellion is to sit in a quiet room alone and work on projects that are truly important to me. My act of rebellion, your act of rebellion against this distraction lifestyle, is to sit in a quiet room alone and work on projects that are truly important to you and me. And we do that by turning off all the distractions, by turning off all the beeps and bops from our phones, by closing all the tabs, by closing the door to the room we're in, and we focus on things that are truly important to us. That's what actually creates rapid progress towards our goals, and that's what actually stimulates joy, because then you can actually enjoy the task you're working on. Whereas before, in distraction mode and multitasking mode, we're always available to be pulled away from what we're doing, and we can never really get centered and present in something that we're trying to accomplish in the moment. So that's what we got to do, is we got to say, all right, I'm going to step away from distraction lifestyle and I'm going to embrace that there will be large chunks of my week where I'm spending dialed in, zoomed in, focused on one specific thing, because that does create the most progress and that does create the most joy. How do we actually do that? Well, if you haven't tried this before of having these focus sessions, what I recommend is sitting down at the beginning of your week and blocking out specific blocks of time on your calendar, whether it's physical or digital. Literally block out 7 to 9 a.m. on Monday, I'm going to be working on this. And then Thursday from 2 to 5 p.m., I'm going to be working on this, and writing those in at the beginning of your week and literally having them as calendar items. And then when those times come where you blocked out that time, turn off all the distractions, close the door, and work on that thing. And don't be interrupted. Don't leave the door to your attention open during those blocks of time. And then you'll start to build towards what my mentor told me long ago. He said 60% of your work hours should be focused on needle moving activities. So ideally, we're spending 60% of the time that we're at work blocked out with focus blocks so we can actually get the most done and actually get the most progress towards our goals. But if you don't do any focus block time in your week, just start out with a couple of blocks this week and start building up. The key is to get started with pushing back at this idea that you always have to leave the door to your attention open and that you can't just sit in a room and work on a project that's really, really important without a distraction. That idea needs to just grow in your mind, and you need to start developing this ability to focus on one thing at a time. And I'm telling you, once you do, you're going to start to feel a lot more empowered. You're going to start to feel a lot more progress towards your goals. You're going to have a lot more fun at work. And when you get home, you're not going to be thinking about work because you actually get a lot done during the day, and it's a beautiful thing. And my friends, I'm telling you, remember, as always, until next time, you're doing better than you think, and you're worth more than you know. Hey, if you like this video, I know you're gonna love the free weekly Supercycle Method training linked in the description below. It's a course that I created to help you to finally get control of your to-do list, get rid of the overwhelm you feel right now, and to finally carve out that space in your week to accomplish that really important goal that you've had for a while. Whether it's to upgrade your career, start or grow your business, or maybe just develop that skill you've wanted to develop. The Weekly Supercycle Method is a weekly planning course to help you to get all of that done while not increasing the overall hours you worked. It's a really awesome system. I know you'll love it. Click the link in the description. I'll shoot an email over to you with a link to it right now. And did I mention it's free? It's totally free to you. And hey, like and subscribe to this video if you enjoyed this. That'll help spread the message here to other people on this platform, and take a moment to share this video with 3 of your friends. Just grab the link to the video and shoot it in a text. Say, hey, I really enjoyed this. Check it out. You know, nothing better than loving on your friends with some great free content on personal and professional development. So take a moment to share this video with 3 of your friends, and hey, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support.